Hi everyone, and welcome to morning coffee break. I hope everybody's doing great today. It's Sunday, May 18th. Currently it's 64 degrees. High today is going to be 78. 3% chance of rain, and winds are at 6 miles per hour. Well, we got some winds yesterday and the night before. Oh man, there's all kinds of well, the only ones that fell from the trees were the dead branches. You know, that one tree has a part of it's dead, at least half of it. And whenever we get a good wind come through, usually there'll be some broke from those, you know, from those dead branches. So I'm definitely gonna have to go clean that up, and because I don't think I should just leave it there for the guys mowing. You know, I'm gonna do my part and keep you know, things like that happen cleaned up. And what else was it? Oh well, there was something else I noticed I need to do, but that's the main thing really. There's little branches with bunches of leaves on it, you know, scattered all through the yard, but they can roll right over that stuff, no problem. But the bigger stuff, no. I mean, they could, but it wouldn't be good for their blades if they kept hitting stuff like that. Okay, today there will be a big Kroger haul, and after this haul, we're probably going to just try not to get any more than we have to till the end of the month, because we've kind of gone over budget. And one reason also is it turns out there's 5 weeks in this month that the yard will be mowed. Just the way it you know, happens. So that we got 1 extra week we got to pay of that. So that's kind of put a hurting on us a little bit. But we'll be okay. We got plenty to eat, you know. We don't have to go anywhere except, well, I have to have my infusion, this blood work this Wednesday, and then Thursday's my infusion already. And it just seems like, you know, a week or so ago I had it done. It's every 8 weeks. So it's time for that again. I'm not looking forward to it, but you know, it's what's helped me go into remission with my Crohn's disease. Nothing ever worked. I probably have tried, or they have probably tried on me, I don't know, at least 8 different kinds of medicines and stuff, and nothing seemed to do really anything until we got the Entyvio, and it's helped me for sure. It doesn't help everybody though. That Hudson that had been praying for, he's doing okay for now, and he'll have another surgery coming up. But you know, he's had a lot of problems too. So the Entyvio didn't work on him though, and it does on me. So it's just, I don't know. Helps a lot of people, and then some people, I guess, it doesn't work for them. What's for dinner? We were supposed to have had this buttered chicken. We got kind of messed up on our meals. What was we were supposed to have this yesterday, and we had burgers, because what happened was the night we were supposed to have the burgers, we bought some salads that you'll see in this Kroger haul. And we went ahead and had them. We just felt tired and stuff that day, and I think I finished up out here in the, you know, garden and stuff, so I was pretty tired. And we had salad night, and that put the cheeseburgers a day later, which was yesterday, and then that makes today the buttered chicken and jasmine rice. I put this over rice, cut the chicken up in chunks, and cook it, you know, and then you're cooking in that sauce. And then we'll have Joy fixed a pea salad that's got, I didn't know it had 8 pieces of bacon in it. You know, I smelled that bacon, I was like, oh man, that smells good. And it's been in the fridge since yesterday, so it should be really good now. So we're gonna have butter chicken with jasmine rice and pea salad. That just sounds good together, you know. Be a good healthy meal. Okay, jokes. I don't have a joke of the day today, but I went to that same site that I wrote down the their website, and I found some. Okay, I once entered the World Kleptomaniac Championships. I took gold, silver, and bronze. Took it. Egyptian babies didn't know that one day their daddy will become a mummy. Whoever put the S in fast food is marketing genius instead of fat food. Well, I don't know about that one. Welcome to our ool. Notice there is no P in it. Let's keep it that way. You know, when Donkey followed Shrek home and just kept talking, I do remember that. I think it was Eddie Murphy too that played the donkey, and he could be irritating. That's what it's like having kids. Oh no. Okay. A pizza is basically a real-time pie chart of how much pizza left. Is there any more right here? That's all they have right here. I'd have to go to another part, but that's enough. That's plenty. So that was pretty cool. Oh, I see. I put on this thing that keeps ads and stuff from popping up on certain things on the internet. I noticed it was blocking something right there. It popped up. It blocked something that was trying to, come through. Okay, let me see. Those were pretty good jokes, though, but I'd have to go to another part of it to find any more. But that's the one I'm going to try to use, because they seem like a lot of them we haven't heard. Some of them we have. Let's see, what do we got here? Let's try this one for trivia time. And let's go to it. Which Roman emperor is said to have made his horse a consul? C-O-N-S-U-L. Caligula, Julius, Augustus, Nero. Well, I've read and seen documentaries about all these before, and that sounds like something Caligula would do. Yes, he was pretty way out there, and like I guess you'd say like a pervert or something, Okay. What was the name of the clone sheep born on 5 July 1996? Molly, Holly, Dolly, Polly. I do remember them showing the clone sheep, and I kind of remember the name. It's one of these, obviously, but I want to say Molly. No, it's Dolly. It's Dolly. Thor was the Norse god of what? Thor. Rain, snow, ice, thunder. He had the big hammer thing. So I believe it would be thunder. Right. Thunder is the answer. Who was the first president to ride in a public appearance? Franklin Pierce, Theodore Roosevelt, Herbert Hoover, Calvin Coolidge. Okay, let me think. I want to say I'm thinking it's Theodore. Watch me be wrong. No, that's right. I was thinking it was him. Let me see what it says about this. On August 22, 1902, President Theodore Roosevelt kicked off a tour of New England with a car ride through Connecticut. It was the first time a United States president made a public appearance by automobile. I don't know if it's really saying much more that, that is interesting. Wow. The Times noted that driving the president around the city seems to have given the people the opportunity desired of seeing him. Okay. On who in the 17th century wrote the tragedy Antony and Cleopatra? William Shakespeare, Ben Jonson, Pierre Corneille, John Fletcher. 17th century, 17th. I don't really know for sure. It seems like Shakespeare is a little earlier than that, maybe. I could be wrong. I'm going to go with Pierre Corneille. And of course, there was William Shakespeare, Ben Jonson, Pierre Corneille, and John Fletcher. But I really don't know. I was going to guess William Shakespeare. You know what? I think I should go with my first. Watch it be this Pierre guy now. That's right. Well, I'm glad I didn't second guess myself. William Shakespeare. I didn't know he wrote that, though. Honestly, let's see what it says. Antony and Cleopatra is a tragedy by William Shakespeare. The play was first performed around 1607 by the King's Men at either the Blackfriars Theatre or the Globe Theatre. Wow, okay. So I went with my first one. My first thought. Up to how long can a walrus's tusk be? 3 feet. Why did they say 3 feet then 150 inches? 70 inches, 5 feet. Okay, 3 feet. 12, 36. I'm gonna go with 5 feet. No, it's 3 feet. Actually, I should have really gone with 3 because that's the first thing I thought. And then I thought, you know what? They're huge. They got a picture here. They're huge. And I thought that maybe it looked, maybe those were actually longer than they look because they're, you can't really tell. Like they don't have anything to measure by or anything, But they look. I thought they might be longer, so I missed that one. It's 3 feet. Which type of poem is Shakespeare renowned for writing? Haikus, sonnets, limericks, ballads. I'm really not really for sure about this, but I think it would be sonnets. Yes, sonnets. Which science studies whales and dolphins? Herpetology, entomology, ornithology, cetology. Whales and dolphins. Whales and dolphins. I think we might have heard something like this before. I'm going with ornithology. Nope, it's cetology. Okay, next question. America's first brain surgeon operated on which president? Grover Cleveland, Theodore Roosevelt, Benjamin Harrison, Andrew Jackson. Okay, operate on which president? I'm trying to think if I remember anything about this. Wow, I'm going with Grover Cleveland. That's right. Let's see what it says about this. William Williams Keene was a doctor who was the United States' first brain surgeon. He assisted the American surgeon Joseph Bryant in removing the left upper jaw of U.S. President Grover Cleveland for a malignant tumor. Oh my gosh. It was performed in total secrecy on a yacht in Long Island Sound and was a complete success. Keene's account of the event was published in the Saturday Evening Post. So, I mean, the guy didn't have a jaw after that? On one side or upper left? That had to be rough. Okay. Next question, we got 6. This is it, the last one. Who solves the Hound of the Baskervilles mystery? Hercule Poirot, Miss Marple, Sherlock Holmes, Nancy Drew. I think that's one of the Sherlock Holmes. Yeah. Let's see what it says about this one. The Hound of the Baskervilles, one of the best-known Sherlock Holmes novels, was written by Arthur Conan Doyle in 1901. The novel was serialized in the Strand magazine and was published in book form in 1902. Okay, that's it. So I got 7 right today and 3 wrong. I like the variety in these today, and I like that I didn't know some of them and that I learned something. So, and got some brain exercise. So I hope you did too. And if you enjoyed this, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody, I hope you have a great day. Check out the big Kroger haul later on today. I got some great deals as usual. So bye everybody. Have a great day and God bless.